the Weasel Box Music Show. I'm going to learn how to talk one of these days. Welcome to the Weasel Box Music Show. I am Jess. This is Drew. I see people in the chat already. That's exciting. If you're here, say something in the chat or give us a like or something. That'd be super cool of you. What you just heard was the very first track on our album, A Sorta Remains 10 Ounces. That song was called Lackluster. If you liked it, that's awesome. I liked it too. It's one of my favorite songs ever. And if you want to hear more of that album that I just mentioned, you can listen to it on this YouTube channel that we are coming to you live from. And you can also find us on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, pretty much anywhere you can find music that is like streamable other than Bandcamp and SoundCloud. We're not on those. If you want to follow some updates about this show and other information about what we are doing on this channel and with our band, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We're pretty much the only Neckbeard Noose around. If you search that, you're going to find us. If you want to help us support this show and you don't want to spend any money, that's okay. Just say some stuff in the chat, like the video, share it with your friends. Just be like, hey, cool, these guys like reviewed my music. Go check out this music. Leave a comment. That's my favorite thing. If y'all would just leave comments about anything, self-promote yourself, talk about your band, tell me about your day. Let's get an argument, a nice one, but something. Let's have a conversation in the chat, the comment section of the videos, please and thank you. I'm running out of things to say. If you want to support this money, if you want to support our show and you do want to send us some money, that's even cooler. We have some different perks that come from different amounts of donations. For $1 to $5, we will put your music higher up on the playlist that we're already putting everyone on. For $6 to $9, we will play some of your music during our breaks we use to cool down the Weasel Box. And $10 or more, I will buy you some ad space for the YouTube video of your choice, and it will stay there until 1,000 people click on it and check it out. If you have any questions about that, send us a message on our socials, and I'll answer all your questions.
We have a new sampler out now, too.
Oh, yeah, you get to talk about that, because we're about to do a mic change, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll go ahead and talk about it. We have a new sampler for our upcoming album on our channel that Drew is going to tell you more about as soon as we get the other microphone set up. So give us a moment for that. Right. Oof, ouch. I just whacked my antlers with my microphone. Ah, oh! Okay, I guess my mic stand is going to live over here now. Wow, there's possibly as many as 3 people watching right now. That's so awesome. Something in the chat. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. My favorite is when people leave emojis. But that's almost as good.
Welcome to the Weasel Box Music Show. We have a new sampler out for our new album that's coming out on the 29th of this month. You can check out a sample of every song of that album from our sampler video that's now on our YouTube channel. It's also on our Instagram and our Facebook page. And we got a lot of new things coming out this month. At least something new every Saturday of this month. We have a
very, very busy Spooktober this year.
Oh yeah, including a spooky ass video we recorded coming out, dropping next week. I believe the 8th of October for the video Degenerate. And you can check out that whole video. We'll be updating our lyrics and lore the week after that. And the week after that we'll be performing Degenerate live for the first time with my new mask on.
Super exciting.
And just all kinds of new shit this month, including the album release at the end of the month, just 2-3 days before Halloween. Just long enough for you guys to pause your new Slipknot albums and check that one out. Check out our new album, Miasma Cocktail 12 ounce instead. And if you want to support our show, you can send us a donation. We'd also appreciate if you just bought the album. That would support our show also.
Ooh, we should come up with a prize for everyone who buys our album.
Yeah, everyone's already...
before like the first week of November's over or something.
Good.
We should come up with some sort of promotion like that.
Yeah, everyone's already getting a sticker when they buy the album.
I forgot about that. Free stickers. Do I get a free sticker? Do I have to buy the album for a free sticker, or do I just get one?
Yeah, you gotta throw somebody in the damn box for a sticker.
Somebody buy me this album so that I can have a sticker.
That prayer ink is not cheap. I have to buy my own stickers.
Someone buy my own album so that I can have a free sticker, please. I'm joking. If you do, I'll double your ad space.
And you
heard 2,000 views.
But yeah, you heard us perform the song Lackluster, starting off the show. But here's a link I just posted in the chat to our first artist we'll be playing. We play every song in its entirety. Unless it's too long, we'll shorten it down to what we consider a fair amount, depending on what the song sounds like and what is all in the song. But for the most part, we play everyone's song in its entirety and post the links to the song also, so anyone can check it out from the chat box.
I left my tea over there, don't mind me.
And then they can listen to it at any point after checking out this episode. And that link there is a artist by the name of Pulverizer. This is their song and also video for Idle Curiosity.
Pulverizer. Makes me think of a food blender. That was incredibly intense. I'm still catching up on the lyrics and the description of their video. Give me a moment.
Crunchy as fuck riff.
Very crunchy. I really love the intensity with which the vocalist was like just moving in the video. Like I felt convinced of whatever it was he was feeling. I was convinced of it.
Yeah, I really love the guitar tone a lot and the pig squeals. I love the nostalgic energy.
These lyrics are amazing too. I'm glad y'all posted those in the description. Very poetic and very intense. What a great way to start the show.
Oh yeah.
So much intensity.
Great raspy vocal tone. And great control of chaos.
I really liked the way the tempo changes moved too. That was really added to the feeling. That was great.
Oh yeah, the video looked like it was pretty fun to make also.
It did. Just simple, not even quite a simple performance video, but like very Very cool. I like the glitch effects on it. That was super cool.
Yeah, that was Pulverizer with their track Idle Curiosity. You can check out more of their music from that last YouTube link I posted. Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat. And be sure to give them a subscribe on their YouTube channel. Seeking Enlightenment and Brandon Stoltz, thanks for joining us early in the chat.
Yay.
To answer your question, Seeking Enlightenment, we actually came from the depths of hell. We were a platinum selling artist and crossed over into your dimension and then we had to possess these bodies and learn how to basically restart our whole routine of creating music.
Generally being in the spotlight.
Yeah, we had to figure out how metal works in your music scene because we didn't like how the contract we were being dealt with. But as of now, we're from Dallas, Texas, because of where our bodies are from. And we've used these bodies to make 2 albums now and put on a pretty good show. This is now episode 60. We're great to have made it this far. And as I've lost a lot of my memories crossing over. And after crossing over, it seems like we've had to share our memories with several different bodies, so we've had to take some time to remember everything. I remember a lot more than I did before the second album was recorded. So now I can share with you guys with that, with the lore that I'll be adding to the website pretty soon. And now here's our next artist is a SoundCloud link.
So early in the show, a SoundCloud link.
I know, right?
That almost never happens. This must be a sign of good luck.
This is Celestial Abyss with their track Anatomy of a Star.
That's the first time I've heard psychedelic pig squeals, and it was amazing.
Oh yeah, same here.
I just loved this band's whole vibe between the album art and the way that track sounded. I really like this band.
Yeah, very prolonged pig squeal talent.
I hope y'all make t-shirts that look just like that album art, because I really want one. I'm really hung up on y'all's t-shirts that y'all may or may not have, but just look at how colorful that is. It's so beautiful.
Excellent brush tone strokes.
Did one of y'all make that? Did one of y'all in the band actually like paint that? I want to know.
Bob Ross would be very pleased. Yeah.
Jackson Pollock.
I'd love to hear how Bob Ross would react to their music.
Oh goodness. I would too, actually. I'm now imagining Mr. Rogers reacting to the music we react to.
Oh yeah.
It's so interesting how creative we can be. It's like the first thing he would say. That was great though. That was absolutely beautiful. I really like this band.
I really love the drum tone a lot also.
I'm still hung up on those pig squeals and the reverb behind them. That was really
Oh,
cool
yeah.
sounding. I want the lyrics. I want to know what you were like singing about, screaming about. Hey, Puno de Sangre's in the chat.
Hey, thanks for joining us, Peter de Sangre.
It's been a while. How you been?
And glad you've been spending some time with your daughter, your granddaughter.
Yeah.
Let's assume you guys are gonna have a pretty cool Halloween also. Now here's our next artist, a YouTube artist by the name of Omen Killer.
Ominous.
But again, the last artist, I believe it was a Celestial Abyss.
Yes.
Be sure to follow them on their SoundCloud. Be sure to give them a follow and let them know what you think about their music. And here's our next artist,
Omen Killer.
featuring Ozai Wooten from If Only. This is Phantom Limb.
heartbreaking song. It's just straight up heartbreaking. Very poetic lyrics, though.
Yeah, I love the emotional tone. It reminds me a lot of Meshuggah and also Winds of Plague. Or at least matches the energy.
Yeah, it's very raw.
Yeah, I love
Like,
the raw tone of it.
And the tone, yeah. I was really lost just keeping up with the lyrics, honestly. I wasn't really paying much attention to the actual musicality, but it did amplify the lyrics that I was able to pick out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just sad. It's just... The song is a sad song. So I'm a little sad by it. I like the title, though. The concept of loss and comparing it to a phantom limb. Like, that's really, really poetic.
Oh, yeah.
I like that concept a lot.
Yeah, lovely concept.
Sad, but lovely. Very artistic.
And lovely guitar and drum chemistry.
For sure.
Yeah, that was Omen Killer with their track Phantom Limb, featuring Ozai Wooden from the band If Only. And you can check out more music from Omen Killer from that last YouTube link I posted. Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat.
Was there more than one vocalist? Was the featured artist another vocalist? Because it sounded like one vocalist, but maybe I was mistaken.
Yeah, you should let us know in the comments of the video later how many vocalists are in your band. And also, everyone be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat. And give them a subscribe on the channel. Thanks, Fat Llama and Waters of Antarctica for joining us. We got a track by Fat Llama we'll be playing. I mean, not Fat Llama.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot the name of the artist, actually. But I know Fat Llama is at least the name of the Gmail. And also the name.
That liquor bottle just opened itself. The cork just went poof.
Wow,
right
really?
all by itself, yeah.
Wow, our liquor bottle just
it just
uncorked
itself from the heat of the Weasel box. That's just the heat of the Weasel box, man.
Yeah, you can tell it's October 1st and already demons are already trying to mess with me. This is how it's going to be for the next 4 weeks or so. They're still pissed off by us recording a video at the Red River in Oklahoma at 3 a.m. So they're probably still like coming over to remind us that they're still in control of shit.
Yeah, that was pretty spooky. I can't lie.
Yeah, we'll be playing that video for you next week. And yeah, Johas, however you pronounce that. I just remembered it and then you pulled it up. Oh, damn it, you beat me to it.
Aww.
But yeah, we'll be playing one of your tracks later today. And here's our next artist, another YouTube link artist by the name of Mutual Hostility. And this is their track.
And I'm like, what? There it is, no cork on it. That was a fun sound though.
Just in time, I was about to pull up a shot for this song.
Yay! Just put the cork back in so I can hear the cork come out. Bro, that album art is so beautiful. The lyrics I could pick out from that were amazing, and I was hoping you had more lyrics online. I couldn't find them. Disappointed. I would love the lyrics to that track. That track was amazing.
Oh yeah, excellent blend of death metal and thrash. And it was actually almost hard to tell where the line was. So well blended together.
I am so into whatever your guitarist was doing that entire song. Like, just amazing guitar work.
Excellent
However
guitar
many guitarists
riffage.
y'all had, like, that was just excellent guitar riffage throughout the whole track. And your album art is just fantastic. I am so blown away by that. That is so great. I don't know how to express how perfect that album art is. It's just beautiful. Whoever the artist is deserves all the commendation in the world. Like, oh my god, that is just brilliant. I love it. The colors, the theme, it's wonderful.
Yeah, it really matches the music.
It matches the name of the band. It matches the theme of the lyrics I could pick out from that song. It's just beautiful. Whoever that artist is, great job. Amazing.
Yeah, excellent guitar and bass chemistry.
All of y'all are just super talented.
Very unique sound as well.
Yeah, I really like y'all. I like that band a lot. Like, holy cow.
Yeah, that was Mutual Hostility with their track Unforeseen Events.
I hope the rest of the album sounds just like that and follows similar themes. I really do, because that was amazing.
Yeah, you can check out more of their music from that last YouTube link I posted. Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat and give them a subscribe on the YouTube channel. And here's our next artist.
My antlers keep trying to grab my mic stand over here. It's super annoying.
Yeah, our next artist I just posted in the chat. I think I might have posted it twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Here's Perfectly Still
Twice as nice.
with their track Don't Back Down.
This sounds potentially. I'm excited.
I believe it's an artist we've also promoted before.
Really?
I could be wrong.
Gosh, after 60 episodes, who remembers anymore? Gosh, I barely remember last week. Oh, because we didn't do last week. My bad. synth work on that was just so necessary. It
Oh,
really
yeah.
was. It just tied everything together. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. I know we have this labeled as like metalcore, but I've heard some like really, really almost nostalgic new metal type elements to that track.
Yeah, the same here.
And it made me very happy. Maybe it was just the trap beat and the fact that the riffage was kind of like hip hop inspired, kind of. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't intentional, but it was definitely like had the same rhythm as a hip hop song in some places.
Yeah, it reminded me a
Super
lot
cool.
of Linkin Park.
I was getting like
With,
Linkin Park and like Hoobastank kind of vibes, sort
yeah.
of. Just a little bit, but maybe that's my like inner nostalgia, my little inner teenager.
With some I Will Prevail and Edema vibes also.
I totally feel that. Like there's a lot of elements here, and it's amazing. Oh my gosh! And what an uplifting song. I like
yeah.
that, and I like how you're able to do that in minor. Like there was a lot of like minor chords in there, but it was still uplifting sounding. Like that was cool. It was like bittersweet. It's pretty.
Hey, I love the emotional tone and also the nostalgic tone of that.
With still like some modern to it, like with the way the rhythm was moving was very modern. Also, is there more than one vocalist? Because whoever did the soft vocals has a very pretty voice, and I think that they should know that. Just throw that out there. The heavy vocalist was pretty too, but whoever did the soft vocals has a very pretty voice.
Yeah, let us know in the comments later of the video after it's done how many vocalists. And we'd like everyone to at least leave a comment
Yeah.
after the video is over with.
Self-promote yourself. I'll
Yeah.
boost it and everything. For real.
Hey, that was Perfectly Still with their track Don't Back Down. You can check out more of their music from that last Spotify link I posted. Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat. And be sure to give them a follow on their Spotify page. And here's our next artist by the name of Prince Quentin. If you haven't guessed by now, we play a lot of different artists in our show. Mostly metal, punk, and rock artists, but we play all sorts of different artists, especially DIY artists. And here's Prince Quentin with the track Sun Goes Down.
Ooh, what genre is it gonna be? Some gang heavy film. Sun goes down. Like that's what it's
When the sun goes down, it all falls down. When the sun gon' rise, we all gon' rise. When the sun goes down, it all falls down. When the sun gon' rise, we all gon' rise. Ever been so numb, you had nowhere to leave? I tried to tell them my story, they didn't believe. If being heard was a job, I'm gonna have to take a leave. Keep them judges to yourself, you're gonna need a relief. Hello, what's up, new rapper? Extreme flow, so skillful attitude. 100 straight up, why with them guys, be careful with them. So awesome, you get goosebumps every time I really gotta spit some no. These rappers got no flow, me kill rappers called a popo. When the sun goes down, it all falls down. When the sun gon' rise, we all gon' rise. When the sun goes down, it all falls down. When the sun gon' rise, we all gon' rise. Never been so broke, almost evicted almost twice. They say he tryna get my soul, cause he be sneaking like a mice. Don't got the time for fake love. See my heart is cold as ice. And karate like Japanese. Chopsticks when I eat rice. Positive energy less, negative energy right. By the hand that feeds you, hear no evil, see no evil. Think, do, if not you, who? If not now, when? When then will my pen ink what I think before I blink? When the sun goes down, it all falls down. When the sun gon' rise, we all gon' rise. When the sun.
Hello, Quentin. This is Michael wishing you a very, very happy birthday. I understand that you're 23 years old. You have a bright future ahead of you. Just continue to aspire to be the best that you can be. Do that thing that makes you happy, have that passion.
Aww. What a like melancholy vibe that whole song had. What a melancholy little like cadence you had to your voice.
Oh yeah, I love that tone.
I
And
like
I love
it.
the deep bass tones of the music and the beat in general.
Gave me some like Kid Cudi vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Like 2009,
I
2010
can
kind of
see
Kid
that.
Cudi vibes.
Oh yeah.
It was beautiful and sad and heartfelt. That's the word I was looking for.
That
Very
Kid Cudi
heartfelt.
and also Girl is Zoe vibes.
And your rhymes are kind of funny. I know this was like a very heartfelt, kind of emotional song, but some of those rhymes were really funny, and kudos for that. That was really clever. Some of them were kind of a mouthful and felt a little forced, but they were worth it for the like humor in them. That was great. I think it's kind of cool how you can like be humorous in your rhymes, even while rapping about something that is like hard on your like emotional state. You know, like that's brilliant.
Lovely control of different emotions.
Great compartmentalizing of your emotions for your art. And I liked the effects in the video. It was almost disorienting. Like we were chilling with you and hearing what you had to say, but like we were spinning around in circles the way you were spinning around in circles. That was cool. That was well done.
Great way to put on a vibe.
Yeah, it had a great vibe. Like very, very well done with that vibe. I felt that. I for real felt that.
Yeah, that was Prince Quentin with the track Sun Goes Down. You can check out more of his music on the last YouTube link I posted. Be sure to let him know what you think about his music in the chat and give a subscribe to his channel. And here's our next YouTube link to a Singapore metal band by the name of Azizan.
Singapore. Oh, metal from Singapore.
Yeah, this is the track Gethsemane. Gethsemane.
Like Gethsemane. The place where Jesus died, right?
Oh, okay.
If I remember right.
I don't remember.
I don't know. It's been several centuries since I was a Christian. I don't remember any of this shit. At least 5 lifetimes ago.
Yeah, here's the band. Azizan.
was not
Excellent.
expecting to get this emotional over a Jesus song. I'm sorry. That hasn't happened since I was like 12.
Yeah,
Holy
excellent
shit.
synth tone and excellent guitar tone and chemistry with that.
Really great, like, symphonic metal feel, but also had, like, classic, like, rock and roll metal type feel to it. That was really cool. I'm sorry, I'm emotional.
Is this all your band or is there other people involved? I see one person on the cover,
Yeah.
so I'm not really sure.
Is this a solo project?
You should let us know in the comments later.
Beautiful
And,
concept, by the way.
Yeah, lovely,
Like-
lovely wholesome church tones.
I wouldn't say
I don't know.
wholesome. I mean, the sorrow of being Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
you know, like
the song concept
that's
itself.
that whole
no,
concept.
wow.
It's beautiful, but it's painful. Like that's gotta suck.
I've never actually saw the movie,
You don't have to.
but
You don't have to see the movie to like realize that Jesus' whole situation in whatever version of the story you hear,
Yeah.
it just sucked for him. Like he got the short end of the straw in the end. Like
yeah,
and like man, that makes me sad. Like
yeah, that was a excellent guitar tone and a excellent song concept from
very beautiful.
Singapore metal band Azizan with their track Gethsemane.
Gethsemane. I can't say it.
Gethsemane.
The name of the place where Jesus died.
Gethsemane.
However you pronounce it.
Yeah, you
Man.
can check out more of Azizan's music from that last YouTube link
beautiful.
I'll post it. Let
Also-
them know what you think about their music in the chat.
What beautiful vocals as well. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
get a chance to say that. Just absolutely beautiful vocals.
And be sure to give them a subscribe on their YouTube channel also. No, again, we're Neckbeard Noose. We had crossed over into your dimension. We're a platinum selling artist in the second dimension. You know it better as hell. And we crossed over into your third dimension to start over. We didn't like the music contracts or deals we were getting in hell. Also, hell is just a shitty place in general.
That's why y'all call it hell.
Yep. And crossing over, possessing these two bodies randomly and using them to make music has been going pretty well so far. We just completed our second album. You can see the album cover art in that corner there of the screen. You can also buy the album on our website, neckbeardnoose.com, on the October 29th, near the end of this month, just a few days before the Halloween. And
Hey, we have a Patreon. If y'all want to be a patron,
yeah,
go to patreon.com/neckbeardnews. I think is our link. I
yeah,
don't know.
something like that. I
We've
haven't looked at
I've
it in a while.
forgotten our tiers because we made it and nobody's joined it. But if y'all would join it, that'd be awesome.
Shit gets pretty expensive. We know how everyone, especially artists around here, ain't got much money. Hence why they hit us up for some pre-promotion.
But our tiers
But,
are rather cheap, and you
yeah.
do get some perks with them. And we are thinking of more ideas. And if you have suggestions for ideas for perks, you can suggest them to us. Just
Yeah.
throwing that out there. We
Oh,
want
yeah.
to help contribute to this community.
Join our Patreon. Also check out our album sampler from our YouTube
Are we
channel.
about to play it?
And
Are we gonna play it?
we're actually gonna play it during our break.
Yay!
And yeah, it
excited.
will be played now. We're gonna go on a short 10-minute break, and
Oh.
we'll play the rest of these artists soon.
It's break time now.
And after our break, we'll play the rest of these artists. During our break, that we'll be listening to some of our music, and including our sampler for the new album.
That Drew finished editing recently. I forgot
Yep.
when. But it was uploaded to our YouTube like 10 hours ago or so. I don't know. I lose track.
Yeah, it just dropped today. You can check that out right now after 2 of our music videos, starting with our video for Defrag. And we'll be back in 10 minutes to play the rest of these artists. And we'll be right back.
Whoosh. Marshmallow here. Stupid marshmallow. She's starting to turn into a marshmallow.
Looking back to the time where we needed nothing except the height of earth. We could all drink from the depths of our resource generously. Instead, we're taking your land. With the best judgment, you claim and say you have lazily snuffed lives. You rock away and laugh. Do, play, when, act, sin, your person. Do, pray, when, bless, your eye, and do, pray, when, act, sin, your person. Do, pray, when, bless, your eye, have those procedures smoky and evidence disguise the surface inside the lens. Do, pray, when, act, sin, your do, pray, when, act, sin, your person. Do, pray, when, bless, your eye, Please memorize the rules card upon a monolith. Please respect your new commandments. We force upon you, don't you dare complain or risk your banishment. Power's never in my hands. Should end of aggression. Reject the wrath back at pure vessels. The rule that you did not break won't save you because I hate your face and I split the cancer cells. Hit me good, daddy. Corrupt, guided, long ago that I'll be an angel when I die. When I die. When I die. Escape this never fading Yeah, I like that song. Oops.
Welcome back to the Weasel Box Music Show. Here's a few of our tracks while we were on break, starting with Defrag, where I screwed up and forgot to put the whole thing visible for all of our viewers.
Whoopsie. Y'all should go check out that music video on our channel later if you haven't already, since you missed it.
After that, you saw our video for Muted, followed by our album sampler for our new album, Miasma Cocktail 12 ounce.
What y'all think about that? Tell us in the chat. I'm curious.
Yeah,
I want to know.
yeah, be sure to leave us plenty of comments and check out our video for Degenerate that we'll be dropping next week.
And we'll be performing it live before Weasel Box, won't we?
Yeah, in the week, 2 weeks after that, we'll be presenting my new mask and also be performing it live for the first time on our show.
In 2 weeks we'll perform it live. I'm excited.
And here's our next artist. This is Mind Virus with their track Kane. I believe we've promoted this artist before.
And this song. And I remember really liking it. I vaguely remember it. And therefore I'm excited. I don't remember things easily, so I'm really hoping I'm right about this. I vaguely remember that. I remember really liking it. That's so soil EP. How clever.
The earth is forced to drink my brother's blood.
I just say what a lovely and delightful dichotomy it is that before our break we had a song hyper empathizing with the experience of Jesus, and then we start the second part, the second part of the show with the song hyper empathizing about Cain, and just the dichotomy of this really holy person and this really not holy person. And
That was all coincidence, by the way.
it's always coincidence because you like put them in order of who contacts you when. I just thought that was really delightful. That we sandwiched our break with two not quite religious songs, but with like very religious themes of empathy, and I think that's amazing.
Yeah, I love the drumming and guitar chemistry a lot.
Excuse me.
The vocalist has quite a range.
Yes, he does, and I liked his facial expressions. I really did. They really amplified what he was vocalizing about.
And a great vocal tone in general.
Great energy. The whole performance, all of it. I really liked the drumming a lot as well. I don't know if I mentioned that last time, but I really liked the drumming in this one.
Oh yeah, that was Mind Virus with their track Cain. Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat. And you can check out more of their music from that last YouTube link I posted. And be sure to give them a subscribe on the YouTube channel. And here's our next artist, a Spotify artist by the name of Halo Scars.
Oh, what a concept.
And this is their track, What Lies Below.
What a paradoxical holding shit inside you too long, man. Or it'll just really explode out on you. Or you might write a really awesome song like this one, you know.
Yeah.
You know, maybe bottling up your feelings is good for art. I'm kidding.
You
Oh
just
my
gotta
gosh.
hope that mic is on when it comes out.
Right? Instead of screaming it at their face, make some art out of it. Do both, why not? Then make art about the consequence of saying it to their face. Now you got 2 projects done.
Yeah, whole album done.
Right? Oh my goodness, though, like, without the lyrics, this song was almost groovy. Like, the riffage and the drum beat, it was like actually danceable. And unfortunately, for that specific bit, like, the lyrics were less happy than that. But as a song, it was incredibly groovy, almost catchy.
Yeah,
Rhythmically.
very nostalgic metalcore tone with a very groovy tone added to it.
I didn't think about that, but yes, that's exactly it. It's like a nostalgic metaphor kind of groove.
Especially the vocal tone.
Mm-hmm. Great vocal tones too. Very emotional and clean.
A very clean, classy sound.
Very clean. It really reverberated the feelings. I liked that a lot. Great song. Emotional and great song.
Yeah, that was Halo Scars with their track What Lies Below.
What's the story behind the concept of halo scars? Like, maybe it's totally obvious, but I'm curious. Where did you get the idea for that? Do explain in the chat or comments later.
Yeah, let us know in the chat later what the song's all about.
And what the band name was inspired by. I'm curious.
Yeah, be sure to give Halo Scars a follow. Let them know what you think about their music in the chat. And here's our next artist, who's also in the chat with us still, hopefully. This is...
The album was released recently. It says September 17th this
okay.
year. Wow, that was recent.
Alright.
Sorry, moving on.
Yeah, be sure to check out their new album.
Let's move on to this guy.
And here's our next artist, who's also in the chat. This is Jojas, or Jojas.
How do we say it?
Yeah, let us know exactly how to pronounce your name. This is Sweet Flips, a music
Suede
video.
Flips?
Or Suede Flips.
That makes me think of like flip-flops made out of suede. I don't know why. Flips. Exclamation point.
Still them grace kicks from the sway flip. Okay. And I want change shit on the homies that I came with. On the fucking bro. Still the same J through the ages. Yeah. And I want change shit on the gaps for them braces. Still them grace kicks from the sway flip. Okay. And I want change shit on the homies that I came with. On the fucking bro. Still the same J through the ages. Yeah. And I want change shit on the gaps for them braces. Posted up on my island, riding. Only place I can store this smiling. Wrist ice, fried chicken prices. Boss man, not gentrify shit. Since the seed, I've been decisive. All into my meat back lifeless. Vultures finna cop the itis. And when it comes, save my fruits and my labor's timeless. To see where my mind is. On my hours. To take a page on my binder. And not put a motor in jazz, no Honda. It's only up Athens to Yonkers road trip. Jazz or Muffin, still Joseph. And that run deep, blood drip from a book of filled. Still them grace kids from the sway flip. Okay. And I want change shit on the homies that I came with. On the fucking bro. Still the same J through the ages. Yeah. And I want change shit on the gaps for them braces. Still them grace kids from the sway flip. Okay. And I want change shit on the homies that I came with. On the fucking bro. Still the same J through the ages. Yeah. And I want change shit on the gaps for them braces. Been a weirdo since Sinnoh. Yeah. Never said ditto, just to curl up like Dillo. Cause niggas on my shit, grab they blankie and Star Wars pillow. But that didn't stop me, go ahead mock me, do my own shit. Tell my own pockets, for niggas like me that might watch this. Know that you got some options. Okay. More than gas, waffles and nonsense. I'm on cans, fits in the concerts. And I've planned this for the longest. That's Mandingo in the boxes, all the way down to the context. So I'm here for good in a long time. Double L never been confined. Repercussions of a cop crime. Still race kicks from sway flips. And I won't change shit on the homies that I came with. Still the same J for the ages. And I won't change shit on the gaps for them braces. Yeah. Still them grace kids from sway flips. And I won't change shit on the homies that I came with. Still the same J for the ages. And I won't change shit on the gaps for them braces. 5, 4, 3, 2.
That whole video just reeks of 90s baby energy, I swear.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like the last video we promoted by you.
Ah, that was wonderful. Yeah. That was just delightful. I loved every bit of it. I just like want to live in that vibe forever. That was beautiful. That really was.
Yeah, lovely ASAP Rocky and Tyler the Creator vibes.
Somehow a little bit of like old school Childish Gambino snuck in there.
Yeah.
Like back when he was like happy and making jokes and shit. Like, this felt nostalgic, but not. It was so beautiful.
Really love
just wonderful.
Really love the tone of the music.
I love the tone of I love your cadence. I love your humor. I like your video. It was so well directed. That was beautiful. That was just perfect. That checks all the boxes and then some. It really does.
Oh yeah, lovely mood shift change from Joe Haas with suede flips. You can check out more of their music from that last YouTube link I posted. Be sure to let him know what you think about his music in the chat.
That's so fun.
And be sure to give him a subscribe on his channel also. It looked like a very fun video to make.
Was it fun to make? He's in the chat with us. Was that like a super fun video to make? Because it looked like it. It was so great. I'm so happy in this moment right now. It's just like +5 to my happiness meter overall. I hope this next song isn't super sad, because I'm going to be like super sad if it is.
Here's our next artist. Is a YouTube link by a band by the name of Crooked Life.
I don't know.
This is the song is called PMF.
Incredibly groovy in its own way.
Yeah, lovely groovy tone, an excellent gent tone.
Very, very heavy at the same time.
Yeah, very great control of chaos there.
I really like the album art as well.
Yeah, I like that too.
It was like simple but not. Like the more I stared at it, it was really cool. It was nice to stare at.
Well, those pictures, it speaks 1,000 words.
It kind of does, but I don't know what any of those words are, so it makes it super mysterious. But still somehow I empathize, and I like that. I don't know why I empathize, and I probably never will, and that's fantastic. Still though, it's a great picture, it's a great photo.
Yeah, I love the guitar, drum and bass chemistry.
Did y'all record this album in that house? How cool would that be? Tell me the story behind this house, please.
Yeah, I'm curious now that you mentioned it. You should let us know.
Or did you just pick a house you thought looked cool? Because, I mean, it looks cool. But I want to know what's the story behind the album right here.
Yeah, you should let us know the story behind the home you took the picture of, or if you just stole a picture from someone on Google.
And is there a significance to the red door and everything else being sepia or grayscale or something in between the two?
Mhm.
Or was it just because it looks cool? I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Both are valid. I just want to know.
And excellent,
Sometimes shit just looks cool.
and again, excellent vocal tone also.
This fan is drying my mouth out, and I have to keep making funny faces to like re-moisten my teeth so my lip doesn't
Well.
stick. I'm getting self-conscious about it.
I haven't noticed.
I have, because I've been doing it.
That was Crooked Life with their track PMF. You should let them know what you think about their music in the chat. Go ahead and give them a subscribe on their YouTube channel. And don't forget to, oh, never mind, I already said it.
Yeah, you already said all the
I
things.
said all the things.
You said all the
I keep
things.
thinking I'm forgetting something.
Oh, I hate that feeling, especially when you haven't forgotten something.
Yeah.
But yeah, go check them out if you like that. Go give them a like and a subscribe. Tell them how you felt in their comments or in our chat or both.
Here's our next artist I just posted in the chat by the name of Death Nebula.
Oh, I bet yes.
This is their track Burn Pit.
If y'all have t-shirts, can I have one? I'll wear it. I'll wear it for like a whole month on our show, I promise.
Yeah, we love merch. Be sure to
Yeah.
send me a message about sending merch.
If you send us merch, we'll wear it and then promo you while we're wearing it. Just saying. The album art, though. was so beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm like fangirling all over your YouTube channel right now, and I see that it is quite sparse. Was this album recently released? And if no, it wasn't. Well, kind of recently, like 2 years ago. Please make a music video. I mean, y'all's vibe is so delightful.
Oh, yeah.
I would love a music video from any of your songs. That's the only one I've heard just now, but it was beautiful, and I love the vibe, and I just would love to see what kind of music video y'all would make. I really would. I want to see it.
Excellent psychedelic doom vibes.
Yeah, I did not realize that was actually a genre that existed. It was like acid doom or psychedelic doom metal. Like, I've been missing out. I need to listen to more of it because that was just beautiful and absolutely delightful.
Just the right length for a doom song also.
I can't, like, it's so rare that something that is that heavy and I get to like trance to it at the same time. It's just wonderful. I like that. I like that a lot. That was so beautiful. Write more music. How is it the only album on this channel? It's like from 2 years ago or whatever. Like, write more music and make a music video, please. I want more.
Yeah, very pretty artwork.
I'm literally fangirling. Make more music.
Yeah,
I want more of this shit.
That was Death Nebula with their track Burn Pit. Be sure to let them know what you think about the music in the chat.
Give them a subscribe. They only have 22 subscribers and they deserve more.
Oh yeah, give them a subscribe on the YouTube channel and let them know what you think about their music. Yeah, here's our next artist that I just posted in the chat. YouTube link to an artist by the name of Smash Kid. Possibly another mood shift change if I remember correctly.
Smash Kid. Is
And
it
this
another
is-
hip hop song?
I can't remember actually.
Oh, okay.
And this is Impumelo.
Oh boy. I wonder what that means. I'm gonna look it up. Success.
God, cela usikhiphe kule nhlupheko usikhanyisele ebumnyameni ukuze sibone indlela cela impumelelo ukuze bajabule ekhaya nami ngibe utho thola impilo engcono kanti kuyoze kube nini mdala ivula indlela dear God cela usikhiphe kule nhlupheko usikhanyisele ebumnyameni ukuze sithole impumelelo sijabulise abazali sijabulise abathakathi
cela impumelelo kuwe ngiyakhuleka uNkulunkulu ubheka phansi ngoba ngisezansi ngingathini dale ngizama impilo emnandi ngoba wena uyazi konke ngikubeka kuwintwana yasekhasilale ngakadla ngiphanda impilo emnandi senze njani ngoba wena ithemba lethu eluwe ngenze njani understand the life we live now we broke somehow we live it we don't know how yeah.
Dear God, I need you. This time bangifuna phansi izitha zangilandela everybody wanna see me fall. Cela ungikhanyisele my father indlela imnyama. Lead me to the right way and bring hopes when I give up. They wanna celebrate my fall, but I always make a move. Minikete khule skirts ngicela indlela ngiphume kanje. Woza ntwana siphume kanje ushaya inamba kuze khanya sihlaleni ethembeni noma nzima sibambelele.
Dear God, cela usikhiphe kule nhlupheko usikhanyisele ebumnyameni ukuze sibone indlela cela impumelelo ukuze bajabule ekhaya nami ngibe utho thola impilo engcono kanti kuyoze kube nini mdala ivula indlela dear God cela usikhiphe kule nhlupheko usikhanyisele ebumnyameni ukuze sithole impumelelo sijabulise abazali sijabulise abathakathi
Athi ngiqale ngibonge inkosi bonke nabadala bangilonda mihla namalanga bangivulela iminyango kule rap ngibona ukukhanya washuma olady wathi mangihlala ethembeni impumelelo izolandela beke konke enkosini yona izophendula yazi sekuseduze my time is coming yoba ngathi akaze kushube sesicula haleluya kuyojabha abathakathi bona banomona dear God
Sicela impumelelo kule rap ungikhanyisele ebumnyameni ukuze ngibone indlela dedisa abathakathi labafuna ngilambe bangiphuca isinkwa sami bahlale bekhuluma bathi usimesha kayindawo abazi ngiphethe u-MZO mabhitha yashubelwa irisi ifake imali noma bangathini le rap iphupho lami noma bangathini le rap isipho sami yeah God cela usikhiphe kule nhlupheko usikhanyisele ebumnyameni ukuze sibone indlela cela impumelelo ukuze bajabule ekhaya nami ngibe utho thola impilo engcono kanti kuyoze kube nini mdala ivula indlela dear God cela usikhiphe kule nhlupheko usikhanyisele ebumnyameni ukuze sithole impumelelo sijabulise abazali sijabulise abathakathi.
Oh no, you accidentally put the name of the song in there instead of Smash Cut. Whoopsie. But I did learn that Melelo is Zulu, I think is the language, which is a South African language, for success. So I'm assuming most of the song was in that language, the Zulu language. But there were some bits that were in English that I was able to hear, and I would like to have the lyrics so I can translate them and know what the song's about. But it sounds like it's got a bit of like an emotional and bittersweet tone to it, despite the song being called Success. Like maybe the song isn't necessarily about enjoying success, but like the difficult road to it, or wanting
the struggle to get there,
or even like the very concept of what even is it and what it takes to get there. But I would, I would like to have a copy of the lyrics so I could translate them to English so I could understand better. Because that was a really pretty song, but it felt very bittersweet.
Oh yeah, I really love the bittersweet tone of it.
I do too.
And I love the melancholy musical tone and different direction you went there.
Did you buy that beat or did you make the beat? I'm curious about that too.
Yeah, let us know if you make your own music in the comments later.
Because that was really cool. And was there more than one vocalist? I had a feeling maybe there was another vocalist featured, but maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it might also be a much newer song that was recently released.
Oh, cool.
This year.
That's super cool. Very, very cool. So, yeah, I didn't understand most of the song, but it had a very good emotional tone to it. I'd like to understand it, though.
Oh, yeah, that was the song Impumalelo by the artist Smash Kid. Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat. And be sure to give them a subscribe on the YouTube channel and listen to more of their music from that last YouTube link I posted. And here's our next artist I just posted in the chat. Here's their track, The Rested Cross.
Are we getting another vague hyper-emphasized religious story? Because that would be a funny coincidence.
Shine my eye,
It's like 7 of those now. Amazing. Okay, so I am curious what the lore is or the concept is behind the rusted cross. I am very curious about that, and I'm curious, do I just need to listen to more songs that y'all have made to get the backstory behind that, or could y'all just maybe tell me in the comments or the chat if you're here with us, but in the comments later if you're not, what the rusted cross symbolizes? I have a feeling through context clues in this song alone, but I still want to know. I'm curious what maybe I just have to listen to more of the songs that this album is from to get it, but I am curious. You've piqued my curiosity toward this story you're telling, and maybe I shouldn't get all the clues from the lyrics right there, but I don't know. I want more explanation, please.
Oh yeah, feel free to...
That was a cool song, and I want to know more of the meaning behind it.
Yeah, feel free to leave us in the comments more information about your music. I really,
Because that was a cool concept, just in general.
Oh yeah, I love the control of chaos, and I love the guitar tone a lot, and very crunchy riffs,
Very crunchy.
and excellent chemistry in general.
And really cool, like, vocal range as well.
Yeah, great vocal range.
Really moved around depending on the lyrics and what needed emphasizing. It was really cool.
Oh yeah.
Some of those lyrics made me sad, which happens too often on this show.
Yeah, if you're gonna succeed in making Just cry, then you know you wrote a pretty good song.
Well, this one didn't make me cry. It made me a little outraged. But with a just cause, I feel. I don't know. That's why I'm asking more about the symbolism and significance behind, specifically the rusted cross. I want to know what that means. Like, what does that mean to y'all as the writers of the song? What does that symbol specifically mean? I'm curious because I didn't get it right away.
Oh yeah, that was Venomized with their track The Rusted Cross. You should let them know.
Oh my god, that was the title of the song.
Yep.
I was alluding to, like, the album art and the lyrics.
Oh.
I actually forgot that was the name of the song.
That's funny.
Now I feel stupid.
Yeah, be sure to let Venomized know what you think about their music in the chat, and give them a subscribe on the YouTube channel. Again, we're Neckbeard Noose. We really appreciate all the links you gave us today, as we need all the inspiration we can get to write better music for humans in your dimension, so we can identify better with your crowd and excel better in your music scene after crossing over into your third dimension here.
I mean, we get some really very, very emotional tracks sometimes. Very easy to understand how humans feel occasionally.
Yeah,
Goodness.
we have a second album that's coming out near the end of this month, and we have played the sampler of it during our 10-minute break last time. During this 10-minute break, we'll play just one of our tracks, because it's about a 9-minute track anyway. It should take up the whole 10-minute break. This is our collaboration with Midnight Loss, and our track together called Breaking the Circle. And after this song is over, we'll be sure to play the rest of these artists here. Now we'll be right back after 10 minutes, making sure this is actually viewable this time. I don't have to walk back in here.
That is the first time that's ever happened.
Only one soul, only one way out.
back to the Weasel Box Music Show. Oh yeah,
I like that
Just
song.
got
You
over
need to
our-
stop playing.
got over our last 10-minute break. You heard our collaboration with Midnight Loss with our track Breaking the Circle, followed by some of our track for A Scapegoat. Also forgot to mention earlier, we also have a track by the artist Waters of Antarctica that they've joined us in the chat way earlier that we were also going to play today. I believe we've also promoted Waters of Antarctica before. This is I just posted their link in the chat. At least the name of the artist sounds familiar. I could be wrong. We post a lot of artists with water-themed band names, I guess.
We do. But also, I'm just like, sometimes I forget shit.
Yeah, me
For
too.
no good reason.
We've probably promoted at least 1,000 artists now.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to take the time to count it. But I'm probably going to have to at some point. It's kind of long.
On average, 20 per episode. 60 official episodes now. Even some of those have been cut in half and had issues and stuff like that.
But yeah, some of them have been repeats, but not a lot of them.
Here's the track Rise from the Grave by the band Waters of Antarctica. If you're still in the chat, be sure to come back in case you've left or something.
We're about to play your song for everybody to hear. Oh, it's already over.
Yeah, short little sweet track.
Oh, it was so pretty. I wanted more.
Straight to the point.
Oh, was that like an intro or an outro song on the album? Or like a reprise? I don't know. It was so short and I'm sad that it's over.
Yeah, it was a very,
I wasn't ready for that to be over.
very great bursty-like track.
It was.
Love the drum tone a lot. No, I really dig the vocal tone.
I was getting ready for it to like build up for a moment there and then it was over. Aw. It was pretty though.
Very classy death metal tone.
Oh Lord, I'm upset. I'm not upset, but I expected more. and it
Yeah,
wasn't.
the whole track looped twice would probably be good enough
Maybe.
to extend the track. But either way, yeah, a minute 50 seconds is still pretty good. For all the intensity you've had involved.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to hear more. It was pretty and I wasn't ready for it to be over. So I feel like I'm fulfilled.
And that was Waters of Antarctica with their track Rise from the Grave. You can check out more of their music from that last YouTube link I posted. Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat and give them a subscribe on their YouTube channel. And here's our next artist by the name of, I believe it's Diosa. Diosa.
How do we pronounce your band name?
Here's their track Fire.
I would say Diosa, but that's just me.
Diosa.
Diosa. But it could
Diosa
be
sounds cooler.
Diosa. Again, I could be totally wrong. had so much like hairband energy in the sound, but not so much in y'all's like actual hair. Just saying. Wow, your vocalist has an amazing, powerful voice. Holy cow.
It reminded me of like a thrash metal Linkin Park.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
And
Like, very modernized, like classic heavy metal sound.
love the guitar work a lot.
Yeah.
Guitar player seems like he was very heavily inspired by the sound of Dimebag Darrell, but also inspired by the look of Vinnie Paul. And just together, a nice Pantera crossbreed, and a nice addition to the band.
I just get this vibe of like millennials who grew up on their dad's music. Like, I don't know how else to reduce it down to one sentence, but that's the
I mean,
vibe
all
I
your
got.
dads are very proud of your skill.
I hope so, because if
It
not,
really-
I'm your dad now, and I'm proud of you, sport.
Probably brings back
Like-
memories and good old rock days.
It really had that like rock and roll kind of like good old days rock and roll vibe to it almost. It was cool.
Be sure
What
to
a great song. That's a great song, guys.
send your track to some local radio stations if you haven't already.
Yes,
It had a
for
very
real.
radio-friendly tone to it also.
Very radio friendly tone to it. What a great song.
And that was Diosa with their track Fire. You can check out more of their music from that last YouTube link I posted. Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat. Give them a subscribe on their YouTube channel. And here's our next artist that I just posted in the chat. A Spotify link to an artist by the name of Benoit Breathing. And this is their track, The Swarm.
What great rhythm and what great vocals on that one.
Oh yeah, I love the vocal tone. Very and the very classic metalcore chemistry in general.
Very much, yeah.
It reminds me a lot of Motionless in White. whom I actually had the privilege to see live once with Rammstein.
Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, excellent vocal tone. I actually personally think the vocalist of Motionless in White sounds identical to the vocalist of Amir, even though they're very different genres. I always feel like the same person is singing whenever I listen to them.
That's interesting.
I also kind of heard that in your band.
Oh.
I got kind of an Amir vibe, but mostly a Motionless in White vibe, I suppose, from the classy metalcore tone.
Very cool. I really like the drumming in this one too.
Yeah, I like
Really
the drum
emphasize
work
that
also.
rhythm. That was cool.
I believe that was the artist Benoit Breathing. I believe that's how you pronounce it, unless it's Be Not Breathing.
There's a part of me that wants to say like it's a pun, be not breathing, or be not breathing.
Yeah, you should let us know in the chat the correct way to pronounce your band. And that was the track The Swarm. And you can check out more of their music from that last Spotify link. And be sure to give Benoit Breathing a follow on their Spotify page. And here's our next artist, a Spotify artist by the name of Hope Speak.
Oh wow, that's
This
a cool
is
name.
Hope Speak with their track April 21st.
What happened on April 21st?
I know, right?
Maybe the song will tell us.
What was the name of that Sublime song? It was like April 26, 1992 or something.
Gosh, I don't know.
And he went over how he was involved in a riot or some shit.
What?
I wonder what happened on April 21st by Alien.
What a bizarre thing to theorize the song to be about.
Another year is passing, yet this anger stays in fashion. You thought we'd make amends, but now you're just a ghost in my cell phone text. Gotta say you fucked things up. Gotta say you fucked us up. And the whole world just to fill your cup, but it was never enough. It was never enough. Is this a comedy or just a tragedy? Is this a fever dream where everything's not what it seems? Is this a comedy? Just a tragedy? Is this a fever dream where everything's not what it seems to be? Logically, a false dichotomy. I'm unsure with who you think you really wanna be. Detached and spiraled out, your circuit's shorting now. I tried to drown you out, no one deserves this hollow crowd. Is this a comedy or just a tragedy? Is this a fever dream where everything's not what it seems?
sounds like my like 2006 before high school soundtrack. Like crying on my way to school about how much life sucks and love isn't fair. I'm sorry, but like, what a nostalgic tone.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god, little teenage emo me is just screaming inside my head right now. That was so great. It really was.
It takes me back to high school.
It does. Aww. That was so beautiful.
And MTV2 in general, back in the good old days when they still played music videos occasionally.
Yeah, I didn't have MTV at that time. The only time I heard music like this was when some rando handed me a CD from their band at the mall, which happened, and it sounded very much like this every time.
Remember when random bands used to add you on MySpace?
Yes, oh my god, this
lot.
is such a MySpace sounding song. I can't even, this just makes me want to go back to MySpace days. It really does. Like, that's just the vibe I get. Just millennial MySpace post-emo, like, I love it. Just beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you for the nostalgia. Oh, you even have a band that sounds like a post-emo band name. Like, I can't even. This is so great. And that title, I'm just losing it over the aesthetic and the vibe. It's beautiful. It's wonderful, and I love it. Thank you for the nostalgia.
Yeah, that was April 21st by Hope Speak. Be sure to...
I guess that genre of music eventually evolved into metalcore, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I can still hear the nostalgic elements, and it's wonderful.
I give Hope Speak a follow on their Spotify. Let them know what you think about their music in the chat. And be sure to, be sure to check out more music from them from that last Spotify link I posted. And here's our next artist, a YouTube link to an artist by the name of Those Lost.
Aww.
This song is called Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That was a cool TV show once upon a time.
Yeah, Nickelodeon. That's pretty sweet shows back in the day.
I was bored because someone got it for me for Christmas one year, and I was somehow obsessed with it for like 3 years after that. Fun fact about me.
I was convinced the world had lost its color, but your vibrance brought me back into the light. Not sure if I could go any further. You helped me claw my way through the black and white.
reverb did not need to give me goosebumps like it just did, but it did.
Yeah, excellent vocal tone.
Yes.
I really dig the vocal chemistry and the nostalgic chemistry a lot.
Yeah, I really like the two vocalists and how they harmonize together, the cleans and the heavies. Like, sometimes bands don't always harmonize together. Y'all did. It was great.
No pun intended. I really kind of got lost in that music a little bit.
I did too.
Yeah.
It was like very flowy. It was easy to get lost in, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because like kind of a heavy, relatable song. I was able to like pay a little more attention.
I guess it kind of had, to me, had somewhat of a meditatable tone to it.
It kind of did. With the musicality of it for sure.
Yeah.
Like without lyrics, that would have just been a kind of song I would put on loop forever and just like chill to. For real, like it was just that pretty. But, like lyrically, probably not. Like, gotta be careful, like depending on someone a little bit too much. Although who knows, you might write a beautiful song like this one in the end. It is a beautiful song, but quite heart-wrenching.
Gotta hope it's a hit.
I mean, I am personally fangirling over it right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like and subscribe. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, those Lost with their track, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Be sure to let them know what you think about their music in the chat.
What a poetic title, considering the subject matter of the lyrics. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Very well done. I get it, and I love it.
And give them a subscribe on their YouTube channel.
Do it, because they only have 20 subscribers right now, as of right now, because I just
All right.
subscribed. So if you liked that, go subscribe. They deserve it. And they need it, because they're new, or low, or whichever.
And here's our next artist
Our last artist.
that I posted in the chat just now. This is also from the Slam channel, a collection of lots of different metal artists. But this particular artist by the...
Like, silence somebody, but, like, you know... in
That's
the
how you
most
deal
brutal
with
way
the...
you possibly could.
That's how you deal with squealers. Cut the tongue.
Ouchie. How do you eat?
Don't.
Just live off smoothies?
You just eat mashed potatoes the
How
rest
would
of your
I
life.
do a smoothie without a tongue? I'm already confused. Just funnel. What an incredibly slammy song. I can see why it's on the slam, honestly.
Really love the Control of Chaos a lot.
I'm a big fan of how it had like movements in the song. I like when songs have movements. It reminds me of symphony. How it was like there was something happening and then there was a pause where you had to sit like process what just happened. And more shit was about to happen, and then it happened. I like that. I like when songs do that shit. It's great. It wasn't a breakdown. It was like an actual pause. It was full range. Was there more than one vocalist? I actually really couldn't tell. Like, I really couldn't. There was so much going on with the vocals, especially toward the end, that I couldn't tell if there was more than one vocalist. Or if there was just like editing going on. I don't know. But it was cool sounding, especially toward the end.
Yeah, be sure
It's got like climactic and shit.
let us know in the comments.
Take that off my ears.
And I think my favorite artist tonight was actually a tie. It was hard to pick.
Between Johas or Jojas, however you pronounce your name, I couldn't not favorite you. And then, oh my gosh, there was another one, but I forgot y'all's name. Give me a second, I'll find you. Death Nebula. Death Nebula was my other favorite, and I was really torn between those two. Because, like, on the one hand, I had really fun with one, and on the other hand, it was, like, really pretty, and I wanted more of their music. So, funny how we have 4 people,
I know, right?
4 bands are our favorite tonight. That it really shows just how talented and skilled and amazing all the artists were tonight. Like,
it was really spread out evenly across the board.
And across kind of the genres, too. Like, I guess it was, like, metalcore, deathcore, and hip-hop mostly. But still, that's a wide range of music to choose from.
Yeah, I'd like every artist tonight to form a line,
Especially
starting with our favorite artist, to pet our Weasel and our mascot for the Weasel Box Music Show. This is Tootie.
She's a little sleepy, so be gentle and be kind. Aw, she's trying to give Drew kisses.
Yeah, be sure to give her a nice E-pet.
Lucky E-pet. Right here on her little head.
Good luck on your journey through the music scenes with a lucky ferret pet. And feel free to join us next week.
With the fur baby.
Next week we'll be debuting our video for Degenerate, also our first video for our second album, and we'll be putting that on our YouTube channel before our next Weasel Box Music Show episode. That'll be happening around this time again next weekend.
Oh, she's trying to run away.
Yeah, be sure to give us a subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, I guess also Twitter.
Oh yeah, I gotta figure out our Twitter. Well, since we have so much happening this month, maybe this is the month I unleash all the cool shit on our Twitter for the first time finally.
Oh yeah.
Starting tonight. Anybody who leaves a comment on this video, I will promote you on our Twitter tonight and or tomorrow morning at the same time, depending on when this comment comes in.
Yeah, be sure to check out our new album when it comes out on the 29th of October. We also are going to update our website, and we have a video coming out next weekend. Be sure to check that out.